memory of Mike Corning. And a lot of our drivers came out here and changed their numbers just over to 44 for remembering Mike, especially in our modifieds. A lot of them, that's what Mike was running, was a modified. His dad is actually out here in a modified tonight. Actually, I'm down here with Keith Altick, longtime supporter here at Barona Speedway, a great driver. It's great to see you out here. I saw your little special on the news, and it was nice, a heartfelt moment. I know there's no words we can really say to help the family. The family's here tonight. They're grieving with it, but they're actually at the track grieving with everyone else. Yeah, that's true. It was real important for us to get the family and especially Larry back out here. Let them know that the racing community stands behind them. Let them know that we're all still a family, that we love them. We're very thankful for everything that they've done for all of us. I said in the drivers' meeting that I would be amazed if there's not a single driver in this field tonight that was not touched by Larry or Mike. That they've helped everybody in such a way, and this is our turn to pay back and our turn to support. Well, I didn't know them as much as far back as Cajon Speedway and all that, but I know when they came up here, Larry's had a couple of cars, and I've seen a lot of different people in his cars. He's like, hey, you want to take my car out? Go ahead. And his son was in the car. You had run some of the cars. I know, trying to remember, PJ Dyke, Justin Dyke, Joe's driven the cars, John's driven the cars. I couldn't name all the people that has driven one of Larry Corning's race cars. He seemed to focus more on the kids, helping the kids, teaching the kids the right way to go. Great supporter. He's the guy that, it's funny because I'll call him and say, hey Larry, I got a problem, I need you. Okay, I'll be over in a little bit. And he comes over to the shop. But you go do something with Larry. You're in the car Saturday and you're driving to, across the state to go to a race, and his phone just rings and rings and rings and rings. And it's somebody asking him a question. Hey, I got this problem. Hey, what do you do with this? What do you do about that? And well, the wealth of knowledge he had, it's no wonder they called him the Mod Father all the time, because he was unlimited knowledge of what to do with a modified, which is really cool. From asphalt to dirt. So I mean, it's great to see him out here tonight. I know it's a heartfelt moment for a lot of the drivers out here. I didn't know Mike extremely well as much as you guys did, but every time I seen the guy, he wanted to thank the fans. He wanted to thank the track for putting on the environment, putting on the show that he could race in, and his sponsors were kind of second to that. But he always wanted to thank the people that came out here and supported racing. Absolutely, absolutely. Mike was a great supporter of racing, and just like his dad. I mean, he got the clue from his dad. His dad taught him everything, but Mike was. You'd go over to ask Mike a question, or go over to see if they had a part, and he's not there. And you go over to somebody else's pit and he's underneath somebody else's race car making an adjustment, Saturday night at the racetrack before he got hurt, I broke a steering box, and I'm driving around on my golf cart and I'm trying to find a steering box. And I pull up to the 38 crew to ask Mike Thing if he's got a steering box, and Mike Corning sticks his head out from underneath the race car and gives me that little smirk. That's just Mike. That's the way Mike always was. He was there for everyone, which is what you want to see in most of our drivers here, and a lot of our drivers are showing that same ability. So we'd like to honor him tonight. We want to have everyone come around. So after this event here, we're going to have our modified drivers. We're going to have 6 coming in the front grandstands up here with their helmets. If you guys want to throw some donation into the helmets, more than welcome. Please, donations are going to go help the family with what they're going through and the services they're having on the 30th and the 31st, right? The 30th at, I believe it's Abbey Glen there in Bonita is the viewing. The 31st is the funeral. Mike didn't have insurance, so it's all out of pocket. So anything you can reach in, change, we'll take whatever you guys got. We want to definitely make sure that Mike goes out the way he should go out. So we really want to help the family out. So after this, we're going to have 6 drivers come up in the main grandstands. We're going to have 4 drivers come back over into the secondary grandstands. You guys up on the hill, if you're listening on the FM transmitter, we have it now 91.5. We'd like to have you help out too. So we'd like to have the family and everyone take part of this now.
Here comes, and then can't miss him. Got a great beans.
So once again, a lot of you might have known Mike Corning, or you might not have, but the family is in a real bad way right now. So once again, we're going to have some drivers come through. If you guys could please help out and help the family out, and just show some support and some love for the family at this time. So once again, we're going to keep our modifieds here on the front straightaway, as they're really hard to idle around with the clutch systems they have. So our drivers are going to go around here, lightning sprints are out here. We've asked any one of our drivers that would like to participate if they could be in here as they're doing a parade lap. And we've asked Larry Corning to come down here and fly the checkered flag as we do a missing man formation. At 44 balloons here, we're going to actually let them all go. All of our drivers are letting the 44 in the air tonight.